Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, the northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about a car that was before the British invasion, a Jaguar XK150 Fixed-Head Coupe. Oh my goodness, beautiful car. Give you all the details in a moment. Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about a car that absolutely is phenomenal, and it was a car, as I said earlier, before the British invasion. Well, actually, the English had been getting some really neat cars here in the United States, but in 1960, we have a 1960 XK150 Fixed-Head Coupe. That is absolutely beautiful. You're going to want to watch this entire video from start to finish because it is really nice. We're going to do a cold start. We're going to do a walk around, give you all the details of this really remarkable automobile. But let's just make sure that if you watch this entire video from start to finish, you'll get all those details and everything else. Now, if you want to click on the link in the description, it'll take you right to our website. All the information on this car, the pricing, and it'll be at our website which has all the other cars we currently have in inventory, which is close to 100. Our website being www.ellingsonmotorcars.com. You'll find cars such as cars in the 1920s all the way up in the 1970s and beyond. But today we're going to talk about something that's really, for us, kind of an exceptionally nice car. We don't get many of these English cars, if you will, but boy, we found a gem right here, this 1960. Beautiful car in every sense of the word. Beautiful pearl gray paint on it, and the chrome on this car is spectacular. I really love that, the Jaguar on the hood, you know, that is just really, really cool. With these mirrors on the fenders. Doesn't that look like something out of a James Bond movie, if you will, give or take? Nicely detailed car. There's nice history on this car. We have history going back over 35 plus years where two gentlemen had this car in their collections and were very good stewards and took exceptionally great care of this really, really special car. But under the hood, there's where some of the stuff that's really neat about these cars. It's got the 3.4 liter. Now this would be a double overhead cam or a twin cam 6-cylinder engine, which is a 3,442 cc engine. Well, I'm much better at the 3.4 liters than I am about the cc's, if you will. And it is an inline motor, 2 S.U carburetors on it. I mean, this was a performance car. I mean, Jaguar had used this engine combination in some of the Le Mans cars that in the 50s were, you know, they were running all over the European circuit. And why not bring these to the United States? I mean, they started with the XK120s, then they went to the 140s, and now we have a 150 in 1960. They only made these till 1961. And then it went to the E series, the Jaguars. I mean, lots of stuff you can learn about these cars. That's one of the things. It's probably a real good idea to join one of your local car clubs, the Jaguar Club, be it the international one, the local one, or any of the British car clubs as well. They're always really helpful for you doing things and helping you with your old cars. No, it's just one of those cars, beautiful knockoff Jaguar. I like this. It's got the word Jaguar right on there, but they are true wire knockoff wheels. I mean, doesn't that just really, even with the black wall tire, with this beautiful color, it really sets it off exceptionally nice. Now, under, like I said, not under the hood. That's not the hood for the English car. It's under the bonnet is what that is. That's where the engine is. Look at the details of that motor. It is exceptionally nice. Now, not only did they hook this up with a performance motor, they have, of course, a 4-speed, and this car has one of those options that really makes for a car if you want to go cruising, driving down, it's got overdrive, which is another nice option for one of these cars. That way you get a little less RPMs when you're going down the freeway or whatever, making a long road trip. Just easier on the car all the way around. You know, the 1960 is getting to give you a little more room, if you will. They're making some big improvements in the cars, giving you a little more leg room in the back. As I said, we've got the 4-speed transmission. It also is one of the first years where they have 4-wheel disc brakes all the way around. So if you get this car going down the road, you can also stop this car. Always one of those things with the old cars, you want to be able to stop. 4-wheel disc, really, really nice improvement. Let's take a look at the inside of this car. I mean, it is stellar. I mean, red leather, beautiful carpet as well. Very, very much the way this car came in 1960. I love the dash, Burl wood grain dash. I mean, I love the instruments. Everything about these English cars is just really, they're almost like they're handmade. I mean, they really were in the United States. I think total production of all these cars from 1957 to 1960 was a little over 4,100 as all that these were around. You just don't see them. I can't remember the last time I seen one driving down the road. Guess what? You could be the next guy driving down the road. You would certainly turn heads in every direction. Beautiful, like I said, beautiful chrome all the way around. Like I said, back seat's not going to give you a lot of leg room. That's an understanding of whatever. I mean, it would be a nice place for very small children or maybe one big dog. Now, you can find all our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram as well. You know, give us a like, leave us a comment, or subscribe. We appreciate that very much. It'll have all the information on this car, our current inventory, and as an added bonus, it'll actually have some of the cars we've sold in the past as well. So if you got time to peruse those websites, take a look because you'll find lots of interesting information and facts that you can use. Yes, now it does have a trunk. Now again, another word that the English don't use, it is the boot is what that has back there. Nicely detailed, very, very well done. This is, like I said, the people who had this car knew what they wanted. They knew how to take care of it. Nice maintenance on this car. Very, very, people were really concerned to make sure it stayed exceptionally nice. Now, you can be like me. You can come on down to Ellingson's. They say, I got to look at this one in person. You know, I love these cars on your website. Again, www.Ellingson Motorcars, but I got to come down and look. Well, we are more than happy to have you come on down. We are open Monday through Friday from 10 until 5 and Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. You know, come on down in person, make sure if this is a car that you can fit in. I mean, it's always one of those things I have to always be concerned about, and my ever-expanding capacities here to get into these old cars. But I just think you're just one of those just very, very special cars. If you're looking for your first British car or your first collector car, maybe it's your 100th car, whatever. We have a really prime example sitting right here on the Ellingson floor right here. Give us a call. We are, like I say, available for answering as many questions as you may have at 763-428-7337. As I had alluded to earlier, when you have a car of this special nature, it's really good to join those local clubs or the international club or the local British car club. I mean, good camaraderie, and I mean, they will really find this to be one of the exceptional cars that they would love to have at one of your local car shows, if you will. Now, we can also be assisting you if you need help with shipping or if you need to have financing arranged. We have several nice options for you that way. Again, give us a call. We can help you get that stuff arranged. We ship cars all over the world. Who knows, it may end up going back to England. I mean, that's many times that kind of stuff does happen when you get one this nice. So, well, we appreciate you watching our video today. We thank you again, and hopefully we'll see you next time. And remember our website being www.ellingsonmotorcars.com.